name is AJ Gonzalez, and presenting here in the gallery the exhibition Only Cuba. Cuba is beautiful. We make like a 3 times trip for Cuba, and I get fascinated with everything because the architecture, the old cars, beautiful people. Everybody was dancing on the street, and it's a party all the time in Cuba. And also the colorful of everything, is very nice. We have only 45 pictures here, but we took on the last 3 trips 25,000 pictures. So it was very hard for me to choose only 45, but we have a lot more collection to present in a few months. We prefer to keep working in Cuba because I want to show to the people, how beautiful is Cuba. And also all my exhibition is dedicated to the youth people in there because they have nothing, they low income, everybody. So that's why we want to dedicate every picture we want to sell in this exhibition is going to be toward to those young people. Never stop dreaming, Just follow your dreams if you want to be somebody in the world, so you have to keep working in those projects.
A friend of mine talked me into going to art classes with her, and I thought, oh well, why not? And when I first went, it was at Webster when they were doing art there, and I thought, well, I really enjoy painting, so I'm just going to keep right on. And I really have been enjoying it. I love the sceneries. I love trees and water and all sorts of things in nature. I think art is very important to the individual because I think that we're made to be creative, and everybody has it within them to create something, whether it's cooking or art or whatever. Do what you love, whatever it is. And art is really an expression of what's inside of you.
I'm Eduardo Colon. I'm a fine artist. Right now I'm a student at Valencia College, and I started doing graffiti and ended up doing fine art. As a graffiti artist, I look at many urban art that inspires me a lot, and life. Like, I like to draw from life and paint from life because that's the best reference you could get, real life. And also, graffiti is just imagination. So I blend those together and get styles. I know a lot of new artists do things from their imagination, but it's also nice to have good proportions in life. You could express a lot of emotions in a painting. Just like this one, you could tell that I was just like roughly doing it. I was stressed. It shows a lot.
I'm happy to be here at City Arts Factory in Orlando, Florida, and enjoy the graffiti, the urban art, and the street art. I've done over 5,000 in New York. I've done over 10,000 block-ups in the world, all right? I've done over 70 events in Europe. I've painted 15 different paintings for the Deutsche Bund in Berlin, but I'm also an educator. And I think one of the most important things in my life are children. I don't want them to be on their own and feeling like society doesn't care, because we do care. There's something in all of us that's about creativity, okay? And it has nothing to do with money. There's something that is innate in all of us.
This piece is an oil painting, and it's actually a friend of mine who went through cancer treatments. And she was a very shallow, almost a vain person, and most of her identity was wrapped up in her looks. And when she went through the treatments and lost her hair, obviously, I wanted to show her that she's still beautiful from inside as it comes out. And it's the emergence of her inner beauty. It's probably one of the more emotional pieces that I've done. I do a lot of figurative work, I do a lot of botanical work, I do a lot of landscape work. Art is a very personal thing. I really don't care if people like my piece or hate my piece, so long it evokes some sort of emotion.
BXZL is kind of an acronym for Bronx Zooland, which is philosophy with the work I'm doing currently, which is based off where I'm from the Bronx. So I mean, a lot of it incorporates my love of animals, fine art, the environment, and then also my love for urban elements. So I kind of try to create this surrealistic world for the paintings that I do. I think in general, art is one of those things that appeals to the person's imagination, and I think, within every individual, we all have kind of this fantasy or dream type of way of looking at the world, and this is mine. I have, a lot of different influences from where I grew up and what I like, and so I try to put that into the pieces that I make.